Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Wednesday, March the 13th, 2024. Let's take a look at it and see what we got for today. Okay, get some good ones here. Haven't seen this one here for a little while, so that's pretty cool. I have many videos on my channel that will help you guys out, give you different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas. That way there, if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily or weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble, I'm sure you'll find a video on my channel that will help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And if you guys are awesome with the great comments, which is greatly appreciated. Okay, let's take a look here. Let's go ahead, scrap junk to produce cloth 10. So I made a video probably about 3 months ago. It was locations for pre-war money. It was just a standalone video, and we were very successful. So, of course, when you scrap pre-war money, you will get cloth. Okay, you can check out that video if you like, if you're legitimately looking for cloth. Also, if you come right down here to Summersville, there is a house on the right-hand side that used to be full of Mirelurks. Now there's maybe about 4 ghouls there. And there'll be a bunch of burnt books there. Now, if you scrap those burnt books, I should say, they'll give you cloth. Okay, but because we're doing daily weekly challenges, we might as well just bulk cloth at the good old Tinker's Workbench. Let's go ahead here. Wish we had some uninvited guests there earlier, so here's our Tinker's Workbench. Let's go craft. Let's go to bulk, down here to bulk cloth. So as long as you have 2 plastic and 30 raw cloth in your stash or scrap box, this method will work for you. Let's go ahead and bulk just 1. That's all that we need. Now let's back out. Let's go ahead and scrap the bulk cloth we just literally crafted. Done. Just like that. Scrap junk to produce cloth 10 for 10. Again, you can do it the fastest, quickest, easiest way. Or you can go out in the wasteland. There's nothing stopping you from finding some pre-war money or burnt books or whatever that you can scrap to give you cloth. Okay? What's next here, Jim? Let's take a look here, Jim. Alright, visit your shelter. 1. So basically, if you're a brand spanking new player to the game, and if you were unaware of this, if you make your way up here to Vault 51, the hardest part is just making your way up here. But basically, there's a little quest that we can do up here. It's about 5-7 minutes long. There's no enemies, extremely easy. You will get yourself a free vault right out of the gate. Okay? If you completed to Season 13, and you made it all the way to rank 100, basically, you would have got a free vault there as well. If you paid for Fallout First, even just for 1 month, and you haven't paid for Fallout First again, and you were able to claim the Vault Lobby Shelter, you'll always have that, even if you don't pay for it anymore. Okay, so here it is right here. Let's go ahead and go inside. And of course, this shelter belongs to us. And there we go. Visit your shelter 1 for 1. That's as easy as that is, guys. Everyone should be able to do this. Especially, you can get that free vault up there at Vault 51 that I just mentioned. Obviously, the hardest part is just making your way up here as a newer player. That's all. What's next? What is next here, Jim? Okay, that's pretty much all we can do here in our camp. Let's talk about this one here. Let's talk about level up 1. We haven't had this one here in a while, but I always like to kind of talk about and give people some tips and advice on good ways that you can level up. Many people have kind of like their own little way, but lunch boxes. When you open up your items here, you go down here to aid, you'll see lunch boxes. Now I got quite a bit of them because I usually kind of save them up for events and stuff, and then with other folks. Or if I see other folks together. So lunch boxes will give you an XP boost, okay, as well as another little boost as well. So let's go ahead. Let's check our stats here for a sec for effects, okay. So as you can see, not much there. Let's open up a lunch box just so I can show you. There we go. Open up our Pip-Boy again. Let's go to stats. Okay. So we do have... okay, so we have very well rested. XP plus 25%, and it's for 1 hour. So that's pretty cool. And of course, we have antacids for, an hour, just a little bit less there now. Rad resist plus 10. Okay, so lunchboxes are very good. So I know a lot of folks who played maybe during Fashnet noticed that maybe there's a lot of people opening up lunchboxes. And if you're involved with Fashnet, you would have noticed that you have maybe, and if you're playing a lot, you were gaining a couple levels just during those 2 weeks. And that's because of all the extra XP that you're getting from all those lunchboxes that stack on top of each other, which is pretty awesome. That's why people do that. Another way you can gain a little bit of XP as well, okay? You go to your map screen, you go to the top right-hand corner of the screen, it says social, you open that up, and what you do is you join a team. You can create your own team if you like. That's what I normally do, because I know some people like to kind of be on with their friends or their playmates, and sometimes they'll kick people off. That's perfectly normal. So a lot of times I'll just make my own team, and it can be events. As you can see, bonus XP for completing events, okay? Daily ops, bonus XP for completing your daily ops. Even casual, bonus intelligence will give you a little bit of XP as well, okay? And expeditions, bonus XP for completing expeditions, okay? So you can join a public team as well, okay? And that will give you a little bit of XP. Now if you're wondering how close you are, all you gotta do is you open up your Pip-Boy here, okay? And you go under stats, okay? And any part of stats, if you look at that bottom of that little Pip-Boy, it says level. In my case, I'm 383. And that bar is pretty close to being done. It's just a little sliver left, so we should be able to level up here in this episode, okay? So we're going to continue on with these daily challenges, but you're going to see me level up, all right? And what we're going to do is we're going to take a couple more lunch boxes just because we can. Just to kind of help it along even faster, because we're on a team by ourselves. Let's take a look at those stats again. So you get a bunch of other stuff there. Finger trap, damage versus super mutants plus 5%, damage versus ghouls plus 5%, plastic animals, damage versus animals plus 5%. Yeah, pretty awesome. Casual team bonus plus 1 intelligence. Love it. Love it. Just to kind of show you from opening those extra lunchboxes. Let's go ahead and get something to drink before we head out. If I can find that section there. There we go. There we go. Okay, what is next here, Jim? Let's go ahead here. Let's go ahead and take a camera picture of a Radscorpion 1. We can find Radscorpions all throughout the wasteland. They are a very formidable foe because they like to kind of bury themselves, okay? One of the best spots that I find going for Radscorpions is right here at Smith Farm. Another good spot is right up here at Kitty Corner Cabins. It's a 50% chance Radscorpions or Snallygasters, which I've talked about many times before. Right up here at the Knife's Edge, also a good spot for maybe a couple glowing Radscorpions up there, okay? So it's your choice what you like to do. We'll just pop over here to Smith Farm because you can find 4 of them, 4 Radscorpions here. Now, camera picture, we could have to use the Pro Snap Deluxe camera. There's going to be a bunch of Milers here to our right side. We're not going to bother with them. Now, there's usually 2 Radscorpions on the other side of this little dried up river here. And then there'll be some Radscorpions. Let's get this guy real quick before he disappears. Let's get his little brother here. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, so as I mentioned, again, this is Smith Farm. Now we can go ahead and complete this event if you like, whatever you want to do. Sometimes it's here, sometimes it's not. But we can see the other Radscorpions on the other side. Usually there's 2 on the other side there, so it's a really reliable spot for Radscorpions. It always has been, and I hope it never changes. But basically, ooh, Berry Midtats. So it says take a camera picture of a Radscorpion 1. Take a camera picture means we have to use the Pro Snap Deluxe camera. Photo mode will not work. And the Radscorpion can either be dead or alive. I prefer dead like this. Okay. Let's grab some stuff here before we continue on. Okay, let's grab that stinger. Nice. Okay, so if you go open up your main map screen here, and you go photo mode, if you try taking a camera picture like this, it's not going to work for this daily, okay? You have to use a Pro Snap Deluxe camera. It'll be under weapons, okay? Now, I have a couple older videos that I made quite some time ago. They're a little rough to watch because I'm using the older equipment, but they're still valid today. And basically, if I can't kind of show you everything in those videos because I've had this Pro Snap Deluxe camera for a very long time. And basically, but I still go through the paces of what it is you have to do to get your Pro Snap Deluxe camera. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to aim it just like a weapon. So you see at the top right-hand corner says Disease, Radscorpion, Hunter. Okay, let's move it away and see how that goes away. So if you're using a Pro Snap Deluxe camera, you've never used one before, and you're doing it daily like this, you have to make sure that description of the enemy is at the top right-hand corner of the screen to get credit for the daily, okay? Take a camera picture of Radscorpion, 1 for 1, done. Just like that. All right, let's open up this bad boy here. Let's go back to that. So, okay, so that's that. You see other 2 Radscorpions in the background, so that's pretty cool. What's next here, Gem? Kill the Super Mutant 5. So again, kill a Super Mutant. Super Mutants are found all throughout the wasteland. Various levels of Super Mutants. You'll find maybe the odd little patch through the forest, just kind of walking around. One of the best spots for Super Mutants is right down here in New Gad. I know that's a very popular spot. I don't like New Gad very much for making videos, just because how they're kind of all over you, and there's a bunch of floaters there as well. I usually like to come up here to Grafton Dam. If you're sticking to the forest, a good spot here is Wade Airport. That's not too bad for Super Mutants as well. But you can't fast travel there. You're going to have to fast travel here at Somerville's Docks, right down here in Charleston, and work your way up the little hill there, and you'll go to Wade Airport. All right, so FYI. Where we're going to head to today is, because we're on this side of the map, we might as well stick to Grafton Dams. Let's pop here. Grafton Steel, of course, is another great spot, but we have floaters, we have mutant hounds there as well, but we'll stick to Grafton Dam for this video. Huntersville, right down here, but again, it's a little harder area. Many great spots for Super Mutants. Might as well try to get them easy, right? Of course, we can kill these Super Mutants any old which way. Any old weapon's gonna do. What did he just say? What did he say about me? Get that cat. Shoot him in the face. Oh, honestly. There you go. Kill a servant. There we go. Level up. 1 for 1 done. See how we're leveling up there? Nice. Nice. It just happened to work out that I was fairly close to being leveling up. If I wasn't close... Where did he go? If I wasn't as close as I was leveling up, I probably wouldn't have bothered doing that. Why aren't you dead? Alright, so there's the Super Mutants there. Let's pick up some stuff here. Super Mutants are always full of great stuff. Alien blaster rounds. Love it. And we can go ahead and clear this area if you like, whatever you want to do. But we're just here to do the daily week challenges. That's all we're here for. Okay. We're actually finished off 2 of them there, so we leveled up as you saw. And we killed 5 Super Mutants. Great. Great job. Now, if I had just started... Let's open up our Pip-Boy here. Go to stats. So you see how I'm 384 now, and that bar is like black. It would take me quite a while to fill that bar up. And maybe, I know you can do it shorter. I'd have to take a bunch of lunch boxes and stuff. There's a way you can do it, but for the purpose of this video, I just like to kind of do it as natural as possible. What most people will do, okay? What's next here? Kill the Snallygaster 3. Many great spots for Snallygasters. I have many videos out there. So we did the weekly challenge yesterday. We're right down here in Charleston. You'll find 2 Snallygasters here, and that's probably your best bet if you're a lower level. Okay, right down there in Charleston. Right up here at Kitty Quarter Cabins, again, 50% chance if it's Radscorpions or Snallygaster. Now, we've been pretty lucky there the last couple of times I've went there, so just an FYI there. Right down here, a little harder area. It's called the Flooded Train Yard. Of course, we'll find at least 6 Snallygasters down here, but again, it's a little harder location. Harder spot to get to if you're a newer player. Where we're going to go today is we're going to go to Toxic Larry's Meet and Go, because we're going to have 3 here. There's 3 triplets here that are here all the time. Usually they're glowing, which is pretty cool. So we're going to take care of them. We're going to lock and load. Yeah, if you ever have a chance to get yourself an alien blaster, I'm telling you, you'll be like, yeah, other than the alien blaster rounds, trying to make those bad boys, you can't ammo convert them or anything like that, but I'm telling you, man, this alien blaster is probably right at the top of the list for me. My favorite. Just awesome. So powerful. All right. What is next, Jim? We have 1 more left. Complete a daily quest 1. So I made a video probably about 2.5 months ago where I spent an hour and 10 minutes showing you how and where to complete daily quests. We did quite a few of them in that video. How to activate them and such. Easy ones, slightly harder ones, but they're all fairly easy, to be honest with you. Where we're going to go here today, we're actually going to go to the pumpkin house. Let's go over here. Now, someone did mention to me, because I have a couple videos out there. I have a couple videos out there where I go to Morgantown. And I went to Big Al's Tattoo Parlor. There's a repeatable daily quest down here that gets given by Biv. And I find lately it can be a little glitchy at times. When you talk to Biv, you have to talk to him, like, you have to spam the interact button. And I've been told by some folks that it's not working for them. So actually, you know what? That's actually let's go over here. Let's go to Big Al's Tattoo Parlor just to kind of check it out. That's what we're gonna do. Yeah. Might as well just check it out in this video so we can all kind of experience it at the same time, right? All right, so Big Al's Tattoo Parlor right here in good old Morgantown. This is a repeatable daily quest that Biv gives you, so you can do this daily quest literally every day. Okay. And one thing good about doing these daily quests is he'll give you alcoholic recipes, which is awesome. And they will be rare alcoholic recipes. So let's go inside here. We're a little ahead of schedule here. Let's just check it out. I'm kind of interested to see, because the person just had, the subscriber had just put it down, the comment down maybe a few days ago, and it just kind of popped in my head. Let's go to employees only. Let's see if this works here. All right, there's Biv. Let's talk to Biv here. So, even as long as I can remember, sometimes he'll just kind of yap, right? You know, and I'm not the one to talk, right? But I do a lot of that myself. But this guy, he won't give you the daily quest. Let's go ahead. We're going to talk to this guy. That's just once. So I just hit the button once just to interact with him.
Like to tell him how swell I'm doing.
Let's try it again.
Has it been a day already?
Yeah, there we go.
Well,
There we go, good stuff. So that was only the second time, so interacting with that cat. So repeatable tipsy taste test. As you can see, top right hand corner of the screen, test my luck while under the effects of New River Red Ale. Drink fresh New River Red Ale, and hopefully I have some on me. So I find alcoholic beverages can be a little difficult to make a video on. I've thought about it many times, but a lot of places for alcoholic beverages, they can either be full or they could be empty. And it's totally random, depends on the server. And there could be none there at all. So I thought about making videos, and I went around, tried it maybe a few times over, since I've been making videos, and I've had no luck to make a successful, reliable video, okay? So let's see if I even got New River Ale here. I don't know if I do. I don't think. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we got 6 of them. Perfect. Okay. New River Red Ale. So we are going to check. We are going to check a spot. I haven't been here for a little bit there. Let's go to the Wayward. And I just kind of stumbled across this based on a subscriber's recommendation that there's some alcoholic beverages here. Of all the places that they know of, this is probably the most stacked amount. There's usually 6 of them that we can grab here. We'll see if one of them is a New River Red Ale. But again, it's totally random. It might be different for everyone, okay? That's the issue with alcoholic beverages. Let's go inside here. All right, so we got, okay, so right here on the table, we just got a bourbon, whiskey, and vodka. Of course, they're just simple variations. And these ones here, we can't even pick up on the table. Here, well, let's pick them up. Let's go inside here. There's usually a couple up here. Yeah, these are just simple whiskey. Yeah, same 3. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what's her name here. Duchess has on her. Go to food and drink. No, nothing on her. Okay. Let me just try to think. I thought there was a spot, one of the new spots that we got during the December 5th, 2023 update. Let's try Settler's Ridge. I thought there was a spot up here where I saw 3 alcoholic beverages, but they could be the same, just like simple, whiskey, vodka, and bourbon there. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. Don't get me wrong. But for this particular daily quest, we need something specific, like New River Red Ale. Let's check in here.
Sonny makes a good hoagie.
I can't. I thought I was here last time when I was here, but maybe I'm thinking of somewhere else.
Hey, I know you. I've heard some amazing stories
Yeah.
about you.
Okay. Yeah. Right on. Yeah. All right. Well, talk to you later. I'll smell you later there. Let's head inside here. Yeah. You get yourself in trouble, Jim.
Hard work making a
All right. Nope. Maybe it wasn't here after all. Oh, look at that. Huh. Right on. Let's try the Blue Ridge Bunkhouse real quick here. I thought it was one of these, but we'll go through it together anyway. And if you want to fast forward this part, you can go ahead. But if you have New River Red Ale on ya,
Those Mothman
all you
cults.
gotta do is drink it. Shouldn't be an issue. Let's check here. I don't think.
I'd stick to the roads, guys.
Of course, it's turning dark now, so it's gonna be like this. Oh, okay, yeah, maybe it was here. Okay, I think it was like right there. There was some bottles there. But I know it was like totally random. It was the first time I saw it here. Okay, that's okay. Another good spot you can maybe check is in around areas where there's human enemies, like Point Pleasant, right? You might come across the odd one. But yeah, they're just that's the hardest part about these the repeatable tipsy taste test. You can hopefully that he'll give you something that you might have on you if you're a hoarder like myself. Let's go ahead. We will drink a New River Red Ale. Okay. So see how it updated. So we have to score a critical hit. So we have to do a critical hit on an enemy. That's fine. So any enemy will do. Let's
It's just about time to eat.
let's go right here. Alpine River Cabins. Let's go down the road here. Might as well do some ghouls. Now, you hear me talk about critical hit many times. This actually works out well. Because there's something else I want to try while we're here, so that some subscribers had mentioned. So let's get to down here. You have to score a critical hit successfully. Let's get up on this roof here. There we go. So you see how my crit meter in the middle of the screen is full, okay? Now, sometimes it looks like it's full, but it's not. The way to visually see that it's full, you see the bottom of the screen, see how it says critical for me for Y? See how it's flashing? So visually, I know from that the meter is full and I can perform a critical hit. There's also an audible part I won't be able to demonstrate here, but you could check out the videos where I demonstrate critical hits. But basically, if you're just going through a lot of enemies, there'll be an audible alarm that'll go bloop, and that's how, sometimes that crit meter will come up extremely fast. And if you're on a roll, you don't have the time to sit there and look in the middle of the screen, as weird as it sounds, to see if that meter's full, like you're concentrating on the enemy, like, you know what I mean? Depends on how big your monitor is. But you'll have that audible sound telling you that your crit meter is full. We're going to go torso. Now, someone had mentioned to me that because the way I've always taught people is I have to hit that critical button, in my case it's Y, and the fire button at the same time. That's the way I've always done it. That's the way that it works for me, and it works. Now, someone had mentioned that the way they do it in the past is they just hold down the Y button or the critical button the whole time. And then they fire, they hit the fire button. And that's how they do it. Now, recently, a subscriber had mentioned that they hit that critical button by itself and see how the screen flashed like that. See how it flashed? And now we're just going to hit the fire button by itself without hitting the Y button at the same time. There we go. So that's complete. So that works. That works. So that's something I was not aware of, or I never noticed. I always took it as you had to hit them at the same time, and that's the way I've always done it. It has always worked for me. And so I just want to thank, I'd have to go back to see who had mentioned it. And but I think there's a few people that somewhat kind of mentioned the same thing to me in that video. It was just last week. And I'm glad that they did. So that's pretty cool. So I just wanted to kind of demonstrate that. And next time we get, a daily 4 critical hits, I'm going to kind of use that. I just kind of wanted to throw that in while we're doing the critical hit. So now, getting back to our daily quest here. Report the results to Biv. All right, let's go back to Biv here in Morgantown. Good stuff. So I'm glad we did that. And that's exactly what the person had described in the comment what would happen, happened. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. It's good to learn new things. See, I teach you guys, and you guys teach me. It's a two-way street, right? And I'm an open enough person where, I'll take comments with stride, and you guys know me enough anyway. All right, let's go ahead and talk to Biv here. Now, same thing, we might have to spam him a little bit.
Tell me about your luck. I mean, I'm not saying I don't believe you, but my head spins at the thought of something so undefinable. Good thing I had you to test it. Hurry back tomorrow, would you? I could use some more help.
There we go. Complete a daily quest 1 for 1. Again, you can do, as he said, you can do this literally every day. And let's see if we got anything interesting here. All right, we got a Ballistic Brock. We got a recipe New River Red Ale. I don't even know if I even have that. I think I do. Yeah, I do. So I'll be selling that to someone. So that is a special recipe. We got a Ballistic Brock, sorry. Huh? Improves ballistic weapon damage 15%. Nice. And got a few of the little things there. So that's pretty cool. So this one here worked for me. The other person, I'm not too sure what was going on there. Maybe they, I'm not too sure what was going on there. But it worked for me after talking to him twice. But I like to kind of try stuff that maybe folks like to kind of mention and see how it works out, and we can learn at the same time. And we're done. Complete. A little bit extra stuff in there as well. You guys know me. I like to help people. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you have the chance. It really helps me out. I'd like to thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Boogaloo Bronson, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Starwind 138. Thank you all so very much. And I hope you all have a nice day.